Welcome students. I am Vinita Gaur, a social science teacher working in Sri Rama Bharati Public School. In this video, we will learn about latitudes and longitudes and how they influence our lives. Today we will learn Chapter 2 of Geography, Globe, Latitudes and Longitudes. In the previous chapter, you have read that our planet Earth is not a sphere. It is slightly flattened at the north and south poles and bulge in the middle. Can you imagine how it looks? You may look at it, globe, carefully in your classroom to get an idea. Globe is a true model, miniature form of the Earth. Now, can you see figure 2.1? It is a picture of a globe. Okay. So, as you can see, globe is basically a small model or a miniature model of the Earth. Okay. So here, as we have read in the previous chapter also, the shape of the Earth is not exactly spherical. It is somewhat flattened at the top and bottom. At the North Pole and South Pole seems to be flattened, and in the center part it is bulging. So the shape of the Earth is not exactly spherical. It is flattened at the top and bottom and bulging at the center. This shape is known as geoid or Earth-like shape. So the Earth has a special shape which is the geoid shape. Now, globes can be of varying types and size. See, globes are available in various sizes and types. Big globes, small ones, with big globes which cannot be carried easily. Some small pocket globes are there, and globe-like balloons which can be inflated are handy and carried with easily. So globes are available in various size and types. Some are very big globes which are not handy or easy to carry, whereas there are some small pocket globes also which can, and also globes which are like balloons. They can be inflated and they are easy to carry. The globe is not fixed. It is not fixed. It can be rotated in the same way as a top spin or a potter's wheel is rotated. You must have observed a top spinning on its axis, or you must have seen a potter's wheel being rotated by the potter with a lump of clay on it in order to shape and make the pots. Okay, so in the similar manner as a top or a potter's wheel, they rotate. Similarly, the globe is also not fixed. It also rotates. It can also rotate or move. On the globe, we can see various countries, continents are easily visible, and also the ocean. And one thing is there, see, on the globe, we can see the continents, oceans and the countries exactly in the exact shape as they are present on the Earth, because the Earth is spherical and this globe is also has a spherical surface. Okay, but whereas when we draw a map of Earth or world map, then the continents and the water bodies, they cannot be seen and in their exact shape, because the map has a flat surface. Whereas on a globe, the continents and oceans can be depicted or shown in a more accurate manner. Therefore, globe is more accurate than a map. Now, it is difficult to describe the location of a point on a sphere like Earth. It is difficult to describe a location when we want to locate a point on a spherical surface like that of Earth. So, it is difficult to describe or find out. Now, the question arises as to how to locate a place on it. We need certain points of reference and lines to find out the location of places. You will notice that a needle is fixed through the globe in a tilted manner, which is called its axis. 2 points on the globe which the needle passes are the 2 poles, North Pole and South Pole. The globe can be moved around this needle from west to east just as the Earth moves. Now, can you look at in the diagram? Look in the diagram 2.1. You can see an orange colored line which is joining North Pole and South Pole. So, this is basically the needle. Okay. So, we can see in this figure, we can see a needle which joins 2 points of the globe, the North Pole and the South Pole. Okay, and this imaginary line is called axis. Now the globe can rotate about this axis, but this axis, as you can see, it is not straight, it is tilted or slanting. Similarly, Earth, but remember, there is one major difference. Real Earth does not have any such needle. It moves about its axis, which is an imaginary line. We imagine it to be moving around an axis, and the axis of the Earth is also tilted in the similar way as we see in the globe. And the globe can be moved around this needle from west to east. Okay, and in the similar way as the Earth moves. As I have told in the previous chapter also, that except Uranus and Venus, all the planets move from west to east. So Earth rotates on its axis from west to east. Now, another imaginary line running on the globe divides it into 2 equal parts. This line is known as equator. See, you can see now in the figure, you can see another line which goes around the Earth in the center of the Earth. Can you see it? And it is the equator. This is again an imaginary line. It divides the Earth into 2 equal parts. Okay. The part of the Earth above the equator is known as northern hemisphere, and part of the Earth below the equator is known as southern hemisphere. The northern half of the Earth is known as northern hemisphere, and southern half is known as southern hemisphere.